There are things I need of you, things you may not understand, and may not wish to do. But please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I claimed the loss of my mother in a letter I received after her funeral, blinded me to do what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns all will perish. English. Just gonna do normal. Yeah, the game music is really loud right now. My story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
My past. I could go for some pasta. Ooh. It's still pretty dang loud. Finally, we're docked. I better store my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using a left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using the right mouse. Yeah, picking up the jack. Glug, glug, glug. I'm terrible at drinking. I have a drinking problem. It's empty? What? This is not empty. Look at this. Look at this shadow that's casting on the wall. That's terrible. But this is not empty. That's a lie. Always a good to have a notebook. To jot down interesting information and reminders. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it. Hold the button down and move the mouse. can of beans. Soup. What kind of soup is this? Oh, okay. A map. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland. Why am I throwing another rolling hours? So I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm headed. 4 cans of soup. Oh, let me put this over here. Clean up this mess. What? Okay. Oh, that's good enough. We've been using the map. Switch the flashlight off via the inventory tab, hopefully. Yeah. Now, where's the emergency glow stick? Should still be in the lookout. Keys in my inventory tab. What do you mean 2000? There wasn't really much for GPS, and anyone who had GPS was rich. Playboy coaster. It's nice. Some things don't change no matter how far you come. Oh, this is my throat bucket. Blah. Blah. Oh, another bottle. There, put that next to the other essential stuff. Google Maps wasn't a thing back then. Maybe MapQuest, if you remember that. Dearest Eric, just as a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again, I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know? Like that sea. I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing you've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout. But I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon them, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it from the inventory. Oh, batteries for my flashlight. Oh, here's my duffel bag. Can I carry this? Oh. Oh, there we go. As I stepped off the boat, setting out in the blizzard that had formed around me, I had realized, utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. I knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Okay. Maybe I should turn something down. Still cold, don't know where I am, need shelter soon. Oh. Ouch. My entire head was numb A long time ago, I could still hear the wind roaring past. Or is that some kind of animal in the distance? Oh, what the hell is that? Don't care, I need shelter. Give me shelter. Frozen solid must break. Can I smash it with anything? Christ, what am I thinking? What am I supposed to grab? Do I see anything? Oh, broke my leg. That didn't work. I will mess with the sound in a second. Oh, okay, fine. Here we go. There, hopefully that's turns out a little bit better. Any better? I don't know where I am. Oh, a rock. I click and hold. Oh. Ah! Dying because I can't figure out how to work this. Ouch. Head, I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Okay, oh, maybe I... Oh, okay. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? A flare. Is this a box? Another flare. This is a can of beans, 24-hour ration. Long past its sell-by date. I'm sure it's frozen. Fine. Can of beans. I'll eat that. I'll probably get botulism though. Oh, over here. There's something in the way. And you just pick something up and smash it. Grab something else and smash it? Oh. It's hammer time. Let's see if I can swing this hammer. If I hold left mouse, I can make a backswing by pulling the right mouse and follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too, pulling back and then thrusting forward. Reckon if I hold down. It's like some kind of industrial mechanism. Although there's a hole in the center and no weight. What was that? Loud noises? See where this other direction went. Oh, okay. Just a big old circle. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness, and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, families, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotion. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers were too scared or too far away. I gotta put his chat up too. If he pops it up on if he pops it up on YouTube, that'd actually work too. Oh, let's see. Okay. Oh no, 1 second. I'm working it. Okay, there we go. Walk to game out. Here's the scroll all the way up. There we go. Okay. What is this? Lantern? Poison? There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors, and fairy tales, I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I know I've got it right because of the blue tint in my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources though. best bet is to hide for a couple seconds or so. That'll make me properly hidden. Like that, I'll be virtually invisible, and after some time I should get my night vision back, provided I stay still. So I don't go crazy with stuff scratching in the background, which is good. As this is the same creators of that other game, Amnesia. This place must be old if they were still using paraffin lamps. Looks like there's still some juice left. Where am I right here? Explosives, northern area. A workshop, stores to the right, and office to the left. You're going crazy. Ah! No. Not playing FNAF. What is a storage room? This way. I can play FNAF later too. Hi. Shh. I was waiting for you to say that. I was talking to Paige earlier today about the crazy hot matrix. Boots! Can I put some boots on? It's low. Locked from the other side. Does that mean there's something still inside? I can hear chattering. Thank God, maybe. I jotted down a note just in case. Notes. Where's my note? To-do list? Locked door with odd noises coming from behind. Storage. Funny, so many distractions between Andy and I and the game that a lot to manage. Yeah. Oh, I was talking to Paige about that crazy hot matrix, remember? Danger zone? This shows some kind of trapdoor, but I can't see where it would be. Box minus stones equals trapdoor. Farting gas equals death. Okay. Batteries, pills. Or what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. I may never get used to that. Minus rocks. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, now I have a hernia. Trapdoor must lead deeper into the rock to some kind of basement. Please open up. With a pretty blunt saw. I don't know. Probably Greenland and... Oh! Ah! That was a spider as I walked in the spider web. Always a spider's in my face. Oh my goodness, another one. I think it's somewhere in Greenland. Why did it do that? Is that a dog? A dog. Luckily it's mummified. Otherwise it would stink. Oh, that's a fart gas. Stay away from that. Flares. What is this? Eggs? That's the old bag. Day 1. I begin this record, still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arise. And to that end, I have barricaded myself into the small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hid from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine is really cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since that incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3 forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions and going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, that I have found only danger. Approached the old living quarters, but curiously could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but I found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seemed to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered the storeroom. I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned. I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminished. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, wow. But the possibility troubles me all the same. 1 day later, any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I've had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, the revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath the storeroom in the name of science to discover more about this creature's natural habitat. Wow, 35 to 50. For 4 days now, I have been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled upon me once more when the batteries of my torch died, and I made a second life-saving find. The creature's natural habitat in the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beast, or rather hearty. So he is eating spiders. I don't know if I want to go past that. Maybe I can. Oh, hello. Ow. So the hint was light. Ow. If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would have say that it looks like eggshells. Days 71. Are you going to meow when you get? Maybe. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach which I ingest regularly over a period of time may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. I have no source of light. I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside, and 30 of the spiders are so tasty. From the marks I have been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to ineligible, illegible, wow, well, illegible scrawl. Today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails and I am never recovered, I hope at least that my study of and indeed involvement with these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent. It appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of its deliciousness. I only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough to significant for all great discoveries to get soon. Blah, blah, blah. All that rumbling. I don't have a key. Oh. No keys, huh? Oh. Oopsies. So the spiders were big enough to eat that dog. This is the dead end, right? I'm gonna go grab that scrawling I missed, that I lost because I died. I don't think it's the same game. So that other game you went crazy because of the darkness. Or I don't think this is the same type. Oh, I screwed that one up. Yeah, the other game had that. The crazy stuff, but this one doesn't. I think because this one is a little bit older, not quite as many features, so far seems interesting. Oh god, god. Let me hide. Hide, hide. Yeah, let me hide. I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I'd better not stare it out. Anything in my field of vision can blah 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 blah. So let's go towards the noise. A. It's a dog. It's right there. It's right there with its glowing eyes. This office. Hidey. Hidey ho. This place is a little chilly. Backstrid. What is backstrid? Might come in handy. Ooh, okay. 15 August 1945. Command bunker. Emergency airstrip Zulu weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance to be carried out twice weekly. From here on in, due to increased snowfall, one wounded. The one wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. Two of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this in that I allowed them access to the demolition manual to keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they were hiding ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. And out of his hand. Woo! This base is so disconnected sometimes. I feel as if this war could end, and we might not even hear about it out here. Supplies, requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets, not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing that damned ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses, category 7 Charlie. In order for myself, my glasses are in rather a poor state of repair. I could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage and excavation of previously caved-in areas. Going ahead, one point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth, discovered by one of the work team. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside it. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light, which constantly emanates from it. Chief NCO M. Major. My head. An old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him Father. It was different, the same. That time, like I had more control. But over what? Note! Copenhagen Post, Monday, 17 August 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested the mine-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies in isolated communities which became interested in the workers of the northwestern lead mine last year, discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace compared to the national average of 29. Further investigation, experts diagnosed many of the minor symptoms common out there. There's a lot of reading. PH, blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, a key. Yeah. This is what I was looking for. Bottom drawer, anything? Okay, nope. Ooh, batteries. Anything? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna anything in there. Ooh, a typewriter. Saving game. What are these? Rotting wooden shelves must be added. Must be the added moisture. Great. This whole room is putrefying. Ugh. Explosions. Explosive. 3. Okay, string, cotton, black gunpowder, axe string. Material required 1 part diamosity. 3 parts nitroglycerin. Glycerin. Okay. Now I got. Ooh, what's that? Beef jerky. Yeah. Beef jerky, yeah! Oh, I got 2 beef jerky. Does that mean I got to feed the dogs? Picture of a British platoon. It must be dated back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. I think that's about it for this. Anything hidden up here? Nope. Large wooden box. Oh, thanks. You think feeding the jerky to the dog will make him my friend? I was kind of joking about that, but it might work. Got the storage workshop there. Explosives there. I don't know. I don't know where this dog is. I was gonna try something by throwing. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. That lock looks rather worse for wear. I need to go back through and grab that lock or rock for the lock. Right here. Oh damn! No. Oh, I timed that one wrong. Wait. No, I don't have the hammer anymore. No, I do have the hammer. Let's forget about this. Batteries. Yeah. What is this? Lighter fluid. Yeah. Paint. What is this? Sardine. What else do I need? Anything on top? I don't see anything. So apparently there's strings somewhere, I think. It's gonna burn me. Ow. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Skitter, skitter, skitter. I think he... I've never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get answers. So, it said someone had been killed. Oh. Pencil. Oh, this is the spider guy. Nom 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 nom. Smiley face. Medium, little spider. Medium spider, big spider. That's what I got from that. Day 200. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months, partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair by secure myself within one of the small rooms of it. The only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation, which I was forced to conduct myself without any aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work. My anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my pen knife to do the job as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough. A simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue. I was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Day 300. Oh, 100 days later, another century of days come. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mine system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any future further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I still hear my aggressive little friend scratching on the door to my cell. Oopsie, so I opened the door and they got out. I'm a jerk. And up. The hole isn't large enough for man, not that I'd go anywhere near it. It was what tunnel. Beef jerky? Yay. Oh, that's his tongue. Ew, and I touched it. Ew. Ooh. The largest spider I've ever seen. It's got carved. I touched it too. That's a big tongue. Okay. No, I think a spider came through and ate him. Guess I can't save it. Okay, so notes. Backstrom, haven't found gunpowder. What's this? Nitroglycerin, small amount of carbonate. TNT first discovered in 1863 by German chemist Joseph Wilbrand, but it took some years before it yielded potential. Red phosphorus and barium. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else. I'm gonna go. Maybe if I grab that, throw it to the dogs, let them eat it. Here's this music again. As you said, it will drive you crazy. Barium. I hardly know him. I have a feeling the dogs don't care. If there's any string in here that I missed. Light, I miss being outside already. This place is starting to get to me, even if I could reach that crate. It looks built into the rock itself. No way it's coming. Left it hidden. History, blah, blah, blah. Good thinking, brain. Ow! Did he just cheat? I blocked the door. Come on, just go. Meow. I don't know the code. Why is there a number pad? There's no freaking power here. Oddly placed, and it's definitely newer than the rest of the mine. Obviously. Obviously. Food wheels on the cart. Must be the only exit. And it has caved in. I love my workshop. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help but feel for those its delight mousy morsels on which to munch, for Red ate ravenous of their flesh today, and small shall continue to do so as possible, thanks solely to the button pad I installed on the door. And yet Red's mind is working somewhat backwards today. 8412. Okay. That's easy enough. Overture. Stay sharp to the touch. Brilliant. One step closer to setting out the explosives without losing any vital body parts. Oh, that was a string. I was gonna say a song. These must be tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I may soon discover something awful. We'll have a heart attack. Someone's gonna have a heart attack. Ow. Gold, I don't even know what it would be used for. One step closer to the edge. If I could just put a piece of ice reflecting the light, more likely my imagination would definitely catch my iron teeth. Oh, that's too heavy. Over this one. Oh, there we go. The pickaxe. I'm a real boy now. This now what to bring. Thing you say to me. Door? Another spider. Same point. Spiders come through that hole there. Electric fence had been put up recently. I'd better find a way to get over it. I jump. And I jump. Nope. This place is a serious area to the railing. Come off through this peril, or was it ripped off? Just look at those webs making things in crowd. We'll go the other way first before I. Flare. Grab that. Don't want to touch that. I throw wood at it. is a little slow. Oh, that didn't work. I'm also kind of going slow so I don't die. Get on here. You want me to try to speed up a little bit more? I am trying to be careful, but I don't need to be. Oh. Maybe I can run for the dog. I don't know what to do in here yet. You're not falling asleep, are you? What would I need a mining pick for? Got me to speed through? Gotcha. Quick. Oh no, this is dead end. Old cement mixer. TNT. Dynamite. There's something for me to detonate somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it. No, I don't think I can fight this game. Just needs gunpowder. No, I can't win that fight, so... Boink. Gotta be gunpowder somewhere. Okay, so... Northern area explosives there. Did that. Something in this workshop. Something in this workshop. God, more spider webs. I hope the hole was there before the spiders and not the other way around. Oh, maybe I need to grab one of these barrels. That could be it, right? stack boxes. Yeah. I need to do more crazy CrossFit exercises so I can get over that barrel. Ow! Meow! It worked. Oh, thank you. Ah, this looks more like it. Locked, damn it. How am I gonna get door does this door does look very weak. That was a battery I pulled off. Loose battery is powering the fence. Can't be that long ago. This is all set up. If I put the battery back on, I'll shock again. Shock. Okay. We'll say that for in case I need to run from spiders. Let's hope they don't crawl on walls. Looks like homemade cherry bombs. Very small explosives. Probably soaked through by now. Nothing too practical. Did I pick up? Up through, not big enough to reach in. Why did the skittering stop? I got used to the skittering, but the second it stopped, that made me a little nervous. It made me a little nervous. It's a little bit of a puzzle game. Okay. How's that going to work? What do you mean, how's that going to work? Run! Okay. Boom. Boom. look back, I can't think of what spurred me to go deeper into it. Perhaps it was arrogance at still being alive, or something ridiculous as facing adversity and coming out on top. Now I knew I would have been better off starving, or being mauled to death, then starting the chain of events that led me to end up here. Writing to you, I just hope once you understand my story, you will have what's necessary to put an end to this tale. I certainly didn't. I don't think I killed all the spiders once they were. What's that? What's this? What's that? What is these? Stuff for dogs? Gotta capture dogs. Here, doggy, doggy. Here, anything? More stuff for dogs. Ooh. Power room. Noises down here are so alien compared to the way the sound travels up the surface. That rock. Thanks for going so fast. I'm not so good reader. Ooh, this isn't explosive. Or it's for explosive. There must be some kind of backup system for the electricity. I think this might be part of it. Okay. It's a breaker box. A werewolf. If he bites me, do I get to turn into a werewolf? Or do I just die because he'll want to keep biting me? Ooh, that's a hole. What's this? There's a battery symbol on the side, but it's welded tight shut. If they had some kind of machine for opening these, it's not here anymore. Well, good thing I have trusty old pick. That's not working. Okay. Turn. It's gonna work. Ugh. No, that didn't work. How about this one? This turn. Lame. Nothing's doing anything. What do I do here? Turn a button. Ah! There, blind experiment. Jot it down. There, blind experiments never did anything. Oh. I thought that was the experiment. Do I need to climb into this thing? What do I need to do? I wonder how many accidents they had before this was up. I shudder to think. Can I look down there? See if there's any bodies? Nope, that's not doing anything. Power that. What is protecting them? This thing's pretty huge. It must be around 3.5 megawatts, but it's pretty old. Certainly enough to light a few light bulbs. Just a few. Okay. No, look at this. Batteries. Maybe I can just plug batteries into that. Steelberg Generator 7G. Congratulations on your purchase of this Type 7 product line. We are certainly pleased, blah, 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 blah. Feature metal 7G, blah, blah. Avoid personal wear and tear. The wind-up starting motor has been replaced with a battery-driven unit. Grease in the industrial workplace can be an accident inducing insurance nightmare, so enjoy the new increased grease control system. Electrical installation can be expensive to install and maintain, so the economical drives without. What? Ensure the area surrounding 7G is clear. Equipment and personnel in case of overheating. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is safe within limits. Begin grease flow. Ensuring leakage, minimal turn main valve. Wow, what a freaking checklist. Let's see what this thing does to me. It feels as if I'm leaving my body for just a moment, but not just hovering around. It's like I go someplace. What are these things? So, does that need to be plugged in? That line goes through that wall. There. I don't think it's supposed to say that just yet. Two. Okay. Let's see if I'm missing something. It's cold, so there's likely no current. Oh, cold as in not temperature-wise. Cold as in no electricity. You can't get at me on this side of the fence, Mr. Scary Werewolf Dog Beast. Beef jerky, yeah! Woo! Emergency procedure mentioned must to follow standard procedure, detail on the leaflet, rescue services, blah blah blah. Ensure the stability surrounding by gently tapping, feeling a rock once you feel certain that there's no risk. Rock slide checks, see blah blah, should dice, blah blah blah. Okay. Morse code, oh. Alright, take a picture. Oh, goodness gracious. SOS doesn't stand for anything, it's just the easiest one to type out. There's your fun fact. Doot, 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 doot. So, and it's, I think it's the hardest to... A broom, yes! That's all I needed was a broom. I just needed that broom. Now I can clean up this mess. Gouts it. Oh, more beef jerky. I almost missed that jerky. Whew. You know how sad I would have been to miss out jerky? Well, I wouldn't have known I missed it, but still would have been sad. What's that? Oh, my nose. Itches. Let me get up here. Oh, I can stand up here and mock dogs. Can't get to me. Oh, my ankle. Lowered kennels. Why would they bring so many dogs here? These spare radio parts don't look spare at all. They almost look like they've been here recently. Radio. Hello, hello. That beeping comes from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out there. That's SOS. Boys, I'd come have a word with you myself, but I've got 1, 2, 3, Maybe not. I lied. I've got more things to do than piss about. Oh, I know there's certain camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory, and God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with heights, so anyone who thought it would be a good idea to sabotage his generator, then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelves in the storeroom would be quite clearly needed in its head exam. You get me? In other news, Jones, I want that inventory done yesterday, and the rest of you, it's not all fun and games. You hear? On a serious note, another radio's gone missing, and you better hope to God that means one of you lost it, because stealing ain't a pretty word in my book. This is the third one this month, which means the amnesty of coming clean is fast coming to a close. Then there will be repercussions. Got it? Strange is you're all supposed to be working in pairs, so nobody should be able to get their hands on a radio without others spotting it. I find out who's responsible, I'm gonna find out how, and they get away with it, blah 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 blah. Okay. Ham radio's going missing, okay. So S 4. Okay. We're going to have to start over. Oh, pen and paper. Here you are. Four. Okay. Starting over. First one was 4. Seven. Two, 3. Starting over. 4. 7. 3. 8. 4, 7, 3, 8. Oh no. There you go. Be careful. I got the code for this. Hello, doggy. What you gonna do? Maul me to death once I have to open this? Ha! But you can't. Tell that. That's right. Turn and with your tail, your little stubby tail between your legs. He's gonna kill me later. I know it. These fuses look A1 to me. They look A-okay to me. I shouldn't do that. Anything up here? Anything? Okay, notes. I got notes, however. G output now. Okay, so starting the generator. Ensure areas surrounding is clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. That's it. Is this a secondary valve, maybe? Maybe not. Because this release excess steam until pressure and grease flow. So symbol for water, that's probably water pressure. Hydraulics fluid. Oh, maybe this is steam. Yes, this does autosave. Are you falling asleep? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't understand. I don't understand. I think there's more stuff I missed. Be careful. Fragile. You went there, used fuse that. Dopey's there. Right. Okay. There's gotta be something in the generator room, right? This'll get it to work. Yeah. Two. Is there something I'm missing on this? Oh. This is a ladder. Okay. That's enough. I don't want to listen to whispers in my ear because they aren't sweet nothings. I have to be missing something, right? I'm the world's greatest detective. Got a battery. Sea bashing worked. We were correct. Number 2. Okay. So, clear of equipment personnel. Secondary flow, cooling system, steam, grease. Cooling system, steam. I hate these. Grease. And pull main operation lever. Confirm primary flow. the 7th day. What day is it? 3rd day? 2nd day? He said, "Let there be light." He's alive! Electricity, electricity. I came from that way.
Good day. Good day, can you hear me?
Hello!
Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words. You have turned on the light in the end, beginning, and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My Morrissey message I hope has helped, but what you need now is through the wall hole to the right of the fence. Go now, there is no time to explain. Well, in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. What surprises I've spoiled by such catty curiosity.
What the hell is going on down here? God damn it, the radio is useless. Who has it? Hello, doggy. 4738. It's a dial. Goes away. Go away. I said go away. Because we're gonna be fighting soon. Rawr, rawr. Okay. I'm running! Wait, is that not it? That wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, Morse code. Back to this again. So there's an 8. Last one's definitely 8. 4. I wasn't ready for that at all. That'd be terrible as a Morse code operator. Okay, first one. 5. It's definitely last. 3. Game. 5. 1, 2. 5, 7, 3, 8. Oh my goodness, it worked. Meow! Shh, be very, very quiet. Don't look at it. Look at it. Don't look at it. Look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Look. Nope. Go. Oh, he's looking at me. Don't look at him. Oh my goodness. So good. I'm like the best person at this game. Another one.
My memory is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept. By the way, you can call me Red. It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
Oh, that didn't work. I lay it down flat. Oh shit, that didn't work. What are you gonna do? Huh? You can't get up here, I'm not gonna come down there. Dang it. Ow! You almost got me. How low can you go? You gonna forget about me yet? I may have goofed thinking I could kill the dog with a giant metal fire extinguisher. Are you gonna just give up, you stupid dog? Or do I have to come down there with a broom? You're lucky I don't have a chocolate. No, I guess you're not giving up. Let me sweep you off your feet. Oh, that didn't work. If I bend down, can I hit you? Oh, you almost got me. You almost got me. Oh, that worked. Oh, wait. This will be better. You want some more? You want some more, huh? Not gonna work for you. That feel good? That feel good? Bet it didn't. Oh, well, you gonna go cry to your friends? You think they're gonna help you? You don't know who I am? Come on. Oh my goodness! I pooped myself. Oh, you're gonna get friends. Why don't you howl too? See how many more friends I got to beat up. You gone? You done? I'm not getting enjoyment from this, but I think it's absolutely funny that they are not giving up. That is how you fix these dang dogs. Coming back. Tool shed. Oh goodness. That was a little intense, but kind of funny. Calls for a friend. Beat his friend up. Oh, a saw. Can I use this? Nope. The Xeno report, blah blah blah. Unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be of manufactured rather than blah blah blah. The bulk of substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where artifact 66B was buried, and appears at least a number of conformed 63. Progress has been enlightened. Sense of all has been slow, following protocol rather. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member in the organization are carefully choreographed, controlled by those. Oh my goodness, so much reading. Okay, I can't quite hide from that dog. Or can I? We shall try. What are you gonna do? You gonna fight? Okay. Come back. Oh, oh, jeez. Heck are you doing? He almost pushed me off. Jeez, how many of these freaking dogs are there? Interesting.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my help like you would a puppy, freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
What is your problem?
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
Black hole, unfairly text whose figure, however, out secrets behind faces of Man. Felt something that time I didn't feel before, but I'm sure it's been there. It's as if a small part of me is still trapped inside the artifact. I don't want to get close. Don't fancy getting closer to find out. Okay. It can't be more than 20 years old. Strong enough to rend metal. Good grip of the ladder, eh? There we go. Figuring out puzzles, one puzzle at a time. There we go. Uh-oh, spiders. Again. Hey. I have lights on you. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm gonna take a break.